Hello, how do you do large cap stock swing trading daily chart analysis when you are using long up-to-long swing trading strategy? It's good to have your stock watch list open and you are going to use daily chart to analyze them. We are going to analyze those few stocks from our watch list as an example, and we have Think of Swim platform open, and it's good to have daily chart. You can use either 1 year daily chart, which is what now open, or maximum daily chart. And we are going to put the first one, which is MA. And MA, we are doing the chart analysis after the market close. The market's February 21st, 2025, after the closing on the market on Friday. Today is the 23rd of 2025. We are doing the chart analysis and we are pretty much going to see the stocks on our watch list, how they perform that day. So MA on Friday, the price went down. That's why that price is highlighted in red. Red bar just means the price in the evening and the closing was lower than the price in the morning. And the green bar means the price in the closing is higher than the price in the morning for that particular stock. We like to purchase MA on both either one of those trend lines, swing trading, up trend line or support lines, but right now is going up. It reached a new high short a while ago and it seems to be going down. So we can go to 1 year daily chart to see it closer. But yeah, it's still higher up compared to where we want to buy. Therefore, we are just going to keep observing it. This trend line, it seems to be right now. I will say that trend line ended in the sense that it went below that trend line, but I'm going to continue extending it to see if it's going to go back on top of it or not. It's not really touching a good okay, so I'm going to target a low, a second low here and go and touch it. But otherwise, this is another trend line. We can extend it. When we pay attention to the low is touching, we can extend it from there as well. But yes, by looking at those, this needs to be out of there. But when we go back to maximum daily chart, it seems like it takes a while before it touches base with this one. So, but it's been touching base with this one and a while now, and I don't know if it's going to make a wide mountain. Therefore, at some point, we'll come down to this one. We don't know. So we are just going to keep observing it. We purchased it. Last time we purchased was in 2024 and we sold it sometimes in 2025 because we bought it. It went up, went back down. We were trading it on this trend line. You can see using short up-to-long swing trading strategy. We traded in 2024 around this trend line every few days or so, and we purchased it again. It went down and went back up, and we sold it shortly before that new high. Let's see, I think we sold it. The arrow on top just shows you where the day we sold it. So we sold it when it reached a new high. So it reached a new high here, we sold it, but then it continued higher up a little bit more before it start pulling back. So it could be pulling back to this trend line and go back from there. We could try to get in on this trend line again. I just don't know if it's going to continue using this trend line or if it's going to come back to this. I think this trend line could be just the upside of the mountain, and this will be the valley. Therefore, it might make sense for us to just wait for it, because at some point it could pull back down to this. And so yeah, I think we are not going to buy it again at this one. It is the upside of this mountain that is drawing. It might make sense at least to wait to get in at this line, if not this one, because you can see the mountain shape. So let's make sure we are on the maximum there. So the next one we are going to analyze is going to be MANH. I color it in blue because I've been keeping an eye on it. And we have two purple lines that we like to buy at either one. It crossed this one and went and touched base with this one and start moving there. So we are keeping an eye on it. It seems to be making a higher, a wide mountain. You see this mountain? It took a while before it touched base with the trend line, and then from there it took a while going up. It took like 2 years going up before sharply it pulled back down. When it reached a high here though, it didn't pull back sharply here, but it pulled back sharply here to this trend line again. So technically we could buy it, but just because that's the lowest trend line we have on it. And let's go to, and Friday the price went down. So what I'm going to do, so because I'm looking for higher lows to enter, and this is the 52 weeks low, so it was making lower lows to here, and but right now I'm having a consolidation here. This low and this one, I'm comparing the red bars, they are quite even here. So I will want it to see a higher lows before I purchase. So, but knowing that this is the lowest price it could get, I could make a purchase on Monday, for instance, if that's a green bar. However, it could linger here on around this area for a while. It could. So therefore, I don't know, we can wait to start seeing a higher lows before we get in, or we can take the chance and just buy it, or buy some. So I'm going to go back to maximum daily chart, and we can compare what is going on here to the last time it reached that area. So let's see if we can zoom closer and see. Okay, so when it touched base with it, it went a little bit below it. In fact, it brushed a little bit here as well, and went up and pulled back. Went a little bit below it, but it lingered there for a while before it take off. So we could try to buy it, but I just want to have a few higher lows, and we are not having that yet. We are having a consolidation, which could be what we have here as well, a type of consolidation. We are having a consolidation on the other side, but here it did change position though. Okay, so when is this big, we can't really compare anything. Okay, so it's not this one. I think it's I don't like to move it like this because I think that's this area I was looking. Was it? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. And let's move. But yeah, so and that is the lower line that is higher up around this area. The higher line went below. So yeah, it consolidated but changing direction up and down, not just higher lows in the same direction, but it consolidated going sideways for a while, like 1, 2, if I can move my mouse 3, 4, 5 times or so before it took. And it's like if I put my mouse here, let's just, in fact it touched base with it around here. So it was in November all the way to January. It took like over a year, every month consolidating here before it take off. So, but touching base with the line, it touched base with it here. Other than that, all this area was a little bit higher up. We can see Monday we can buy a little bit if we feel like it won't go any lower than that, and then yeah, because we don't have any line lower than that, so we can buy some or we can wait a little bit to get in. And but yes, we are going to buy at this line. The goal is just to wait for it when it start going up to buy, because buying it at that line, we could have a long way before it reach the next high. It's going to be making a lot of zigzag along the way. But yeah, so that's why I have it in blue, but I think at this point I'm going to turn it into red. The next one is MAR. Do you see how we spend more time comparing what we are seeing here to see if we can see how it behave, the price move on that the previous time that it touched base with that trend line, to see if it's going to if it's going to spend some time there before taking off. Yeah, that is pretty much when it touch base with the trend line you like to buy it at, you spend a little more time observing what the price is doing there and decide and see if lower lows ended, you start having higher lows. At this point, this is the line that touched base that came down. Where it is right now is higher than this. Therefore, we have a higher lows here that Monday we could actually try to buy if it's a green bar. But again, we can decide to see one more higher low. But I have a feeling like it could decide to stay here for a while before leaving, and I don't really have any problem buying some, even if it's going to spend 1 month wandering around this area. I don't have problem putting some money in it and just let it be, do its things, because it's not this area we are buying it, but it's this lowest support line. We can just get in on Monday if it's green bar and just observing it to see what it's going to do, if it's going to go lower or if it's going to go sideways for a while, or if it's going to take off from there. But yeah, just knowing that it came to our lowest trend line. yeah, we won't have problem to get in there. So the next one is what? MAR. And MAR Friday, the price went down as well. So we have some trend line that we like to buy at when it reached. And let's go to, and again in 2024 we traded around short up trend line, but now we want to trade it on no uptrend line. So again, this is the only line we have for it, so we are just going to wait. When it touch base with it and start going up, we can buy. So right now is higher up. This trend line ended though, another one started there, can connect this low and that, but we are just going to keep observing it and getting when it touch base with this line and start going up. Because we do not have another line below it, even when it touch base with it, we can even at the next green bar after the pullback, we can even buy it, knowing that it may not go below it. When I say knowing that, it's because I've been trading it for a while now, that I can see that it does not really go below this line. Not that it may not, but there is a high probability that when it touch base with it, it'll start going up from there. So instead of, you see this, instead of waiting to buy at this green bar, if we are looking at this, it touch base with it and start going up. In fact, even in this instance, even if we wait, it will be fine. So hold on, let's, okay, so do you see this green bar, this red bar there, and then this green? It could be an entry point for us, or this green bar, because this pullback is higher than this one. So we start having higher lows, we can get in and just go from there and just stay in. It will touch base with it and go do that. Because we are now doing short up trend line swing trading strategy, we just let it be until it reach the next high. So we are just going to wait. When it touch base with it and start going up, we can buy it at the next green bar after a pullback, if that pullback is higher compared to the previous one, but at around this area. But just by looking at it, we know that it does not really go below this trend line. Therefore, it will be a good place for us to get in when it start going up from there. But now wait too long to get in, because it's just going to go up from there. So MCK we purchased it already, but again, if you do not catch it at that area, the short trend line that is going to use, you can catch it any, it's just that those large cap, they do not fluctuate wide quickly. Therefore, you can still have plenty of time to get in, if that makes sense. But catching it around the trend line gives you the opportunity to buy at the lowest price. So, and let's say in the past, it touched base with it, start going up, you didn't buy it at that green bar, you have the next one, you have the next one, and so forth, all the way to when it touched base with it, it pulled back, touch base with it, you have this one to go with as well. Even with this one, it's still higher up compared to this area, but let me see, yeah, it's still higher up, it's still higher up compared to this area, not compared to this area, but compared to this area. I'm looking at the price here. So you have plenty of time to get in at some point, even if you do not catch it right around the trend line. So the next one is MCK. So MCK, I don't know what daily chart we are using, maximum daily chart. Friday was a down day for them as well, but here is MCK. We have two trend lines here, two trend lines, and we decided to buy at this one. Why? I'm not sure anymore, but we just noticed that it does not make wide mountain. So it touch base with this trend line there, touch base with this one, and then start going up and move to this trend line. So we notice that when it's making is mounting, it tend to have the upside. So I don't really remember the analogy behind it, but I just figured that when it touch base with this trend line and start going up, it chooses another trend line to work with. So when it touch base with the trend line and start going up, it follow a trend line all the way to the new high, and then it pull back to this trend line again. And when it start going up from here, it chose this trend line to work with until it reach a new high and pull back again. So when it start going up from there, and pull back to this trend line, I chose this trend line to be the one that we are going to buy on, because it touch base. You see, it touch base, start going up and follow a trend line all the way to the top, touch base, start going up and follow this trend line all the way, and then reach the top and pull back. So when it start going up, we know that at some point it's going to choose a trend line to follow, just like the way it did it previously. Therefore, when it pull back to this trend line, we bought it there. But now it's lingering around that trend line. Make me think it could still be a good entry point for us. So let's go to 1 year daily chart so that we can see the trend line that we like to extend. Oh, I duplicated. Didn't want to duplicate it, but okay, so let's see. Okay, let me pull this down and remove it. I just want to activate. It's still down there. Okay. Activate, and we can just extend it. Keeping an eye on that low, that support, we can just that pull back to go below it, and we can just extend it from wherever it's coming from. So it's lingering here, but you see, we just didn't buy when it touched base with it. We let it be. It went up, a pull back to it, went up, pull back, went up, pull back. I don't know why we waited so long, but we are waiting for higher lows. And when it touched base with it, we didn't have it here, but that was just one time. And then this low became a lower low compared to this low, for instance, or this low. Therefore, we started over again to start counting our higher low. So from here, we have this low that was higher, but then we have this one that became lower. So we abandoned that one to trace our trend line here. Let me see if it's too small for you. To trace our trend line connecting this low and this one. So it's still higher up compared to it. And then we have this green bar going up. Then we have this which is higher compared to this one, and we get in at the first green bar. So because it's a large cap and this one linger more around this area, that gave us more time to keep observing it to see if we should get in, we should not get in, because we have this low area that we didn't get in around that area. Even if we did though, it went up and pulled back, we didn't sell it, we will have lost this profit here. But again, we are now aiming for short option swing trading strategy. So so we will lose that portion when it pull back here. So it pulled back, and we keep looking to see if there is a chance it will try to go back down. So we just want to make sure it is done going down. And after comparing what is going on here to the past, that's where we notice that, wait a minute, when it touch base with the lower trend line and start going up, it will pull back and start designing and start using a support line above the previous one to support its ascent, like it's upside of the mountain wall. So it will use that for a while. Therefore, after seeing those higher lows a few times, we bought it. But yes, after we bought it, it pulled back again to that trend line. Even though this was a high price went up that day, that price still came down even lower than what we pay for it. And then we have a pullback and start going up, a pullback, and so forth. So that pretty much give an opportunity to somebody that wanted to buy multiple times over. Like you have option multiple times. There is still option to buy. Even if it's Monday, it's a green bar, there is still opportunity for somebody that wants to buy these stocks to buy. If that person is using long up to long swing trading strategy, because it's still lingering around this trend line, and there is a possibility that it's not going to go back down before it starts taking off. It's going to take off from here when it's ready to take off. So if I go back to maximum, is it maximum daily chart? So, and this trend line, it used it before when it went up to reach the peak before pulling back. So, and it just seems to me that this trend line, if I want to extend it though, I feel like it could have touched base with it in the past as well. The way keeping an eye on this low where we took it from, let's see if we keep that low, if it's going to touch base with anything at all. You see, it's touching base here. Which is interesting. So it's touching base with that, and but of course it went across this. So I'm going to keep extending this line. You see, it touched when it came back down to this trend line, it will go across this trend line just like the way it did it here, and then it'll go up and pull back to rest on it and go up from there. So it's going to touch base with this line quite a bit along the way. So because we can see multiple times it touched base with it, and it reached a new high before it decided to pull back. In fact, it reached a new high quite a bit as well, multiple times, because this is a higher point. But even from here, it starts reaching a new high every time. Just give us an idea that when it reaches a new high, we might decide not to sell it because it's going to continue reaching new highs along the way, or we can sell it because it's going to pull back to the trend line to rest and go back again, and we can sell it, and when it pull back and start going up, we buy it. And when it reaches a new high, we sell it because it's going to pull back again to rest and start going up again. So combine long up to line swing trading strategy with short trend line swing trading strategy could be a strategy on its own as well, and will work well with this stock, the way it behaves. But we are going to see if we want to do that, or just as we buy, just way all the way up. But knowing when that new high is going to end before it starts dropping, because when it starts dropping, it can drop very quickly. There is a big gap here, erasing this profit session. but still accumulating a lot of profit from when it left here. So we'll just keep an eye on it and see what it's going to do. So this is MCK. And the last one we will analyze today is MKL. Make me wonder what kind of company MCK is in. It's in the healthcare. So MKL. MKL. So MKL, we like to buy at either one of those trend lines. And right now it reached a new high and start going down from there. Friday was a down day for them as well. But I will say it's following a short trend line here though. But we just prefer to wait. When it comes down to either one of those trend lines, and we have a proof that is creating higher lows, is down, going down, we will be able to get in. I'm not sure how I'm going to extend this one when I'm not seeing the touch point. I think I'm going to use this touch point here as a reference. But yeah, and this is still higher up. 1 year daily chart, just to see what is going on there, is going down. Wow, what a huge gap up here, and is on earning days. Amazing. And then multiple days of pullback to come back down to where it gap up from. But this day for day trader, this day could be a good day to trade, I will imagine, but we don't day trade. So swing trade it is, and long upturn and swing trading strategy. So we are going to wait, not taking any action until it come down and start going up. So with long upturn and swing trading strategy, you are not active, you do not trade often. But when you purchase, you'll be purchasing the stock at a relatively low price that you will be able to, when you buy at the right time, like when it touch base with a low trend line and start going up, you should be able to stay in the trade for a while until you reach a new high before you sell it. So this concludes how you can analyze your chart using daily chart to analyze upward stocks, and especially large cap upward stocks, using long upturn and swing trading strategy. So what long upturn and swing trading strategy entails, you pretty much trace your long trend lines of support line, long uptrend lines or support lines, passing by the lows, the obvious lows of your stocks on a daily chart. You started with monthly chart, maximum monthly chart to see the obvious lows, to be able to trace the long trend line, and you go to maximum daily chart and continue adjusting those trend line and tracing more obvious ones. And you just do your daily chart analysis by comparing. You color code the trend line that you like to buy at, and every day you analyze your chart to compare where the price is to the trend line you like to buy at. And once you buy it, you'll compare where you want to exit, which is going to be the next high. Being a large cap, upward large cap, they do reach the next high quite often or frequently, that you could use that as your exit point. So if you get in well at a trend line and start going up from there, you can wait, just let it be, aiming to exit or to sell it at the next high once you see that high. And analyzing the price on a daily basis allow you to catch that entry point and the exit point as well. When you reach your entry point, your trend line that you like to buy at. You just want few confirmation that is done going down, and that confirmation could be to see if you start having higher lows. Once you have a 2 or so, you buy at the first or second green bar that follow a pullback, and you just let it be. And that is pretty much long up to long swing trading strategy. Tracing your trend line, and they become your entry point, or you choose the one that you want to be your entry point longer than 1 year time frame. The year is at the bottom at the x-axis, and you have the price from 0 up on the y-axis, and you can use the high as your exit point as well. Thank you. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time, and we thank you very much for all your comments. We thank you very much, you all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and ninasoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. If you are looking for ideas on how to create your own watch list, will you please check the description of the video. We have the list of our playlists, the URL to those playlists, and you have a playlist for those videos where to show you how you can create your own watch list of stocks you handpick by using some criteria to filter them, and you'll have your library of stocks that you like to trade from. You'll have a larger library, and you can pull a certain number of stocks to your watch list, which will be a shorter number, a smaller number from your master list to your watch list. And that will be the number of stocks you can analyze on a daily basis within an hour. And just you can take note next to some stocks that didn't behave well based on the strategy you are using. The way they behave and the strategy you are using, they do not align. And at the end of the year, you can take those out and go back to your master list and see what kind of good one you left behind the previous time, and pull some to your watch list to replace the one you took out. Again, and you will have your watch list for the next year. And once you have a watch list that you are comfortable trading, the swing trading strategy you are using work well with how the price of those stocks behaves, you just have your watch list right there. You don't need to on a daily basis look at which stocks are on the market for you to trade. You just go to your watch list to look for stocks from that watch list that you can buy. Thank you.